Let's be real. You clicked on this video because you want to stack serious cash in GTA Online. And today, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about the bunker. From the basics to advanced strategies and exactly how much profit you can pull per hour. By the end of this video, you'll know the best bunker to buy, how to maximize passive income, and even some bonus tricks that Rockstar doesn't really explain. If you enjoy the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, as it's the best way to support this channel. Let's dive in. So, the bunker is one of GTA Online's best passive businesses. You'll either steal or purchase supplies, and your staff will slowly convert those supplies into valuable product you can sell for profit. If you're not focused on making money, you can also use those supplies for research to unlock exclusive items and upgrades. But we'll dive deeper into that later. First, let's talk about which bunker you should buy and why location matters. A lot of players already own the Paleto Forest bunker, especially if you got it for free with the Criminal Starter Pack, but it's actually the worst bunker in the game. The big problem is location. Most cell missions require you to deliver product to Los Santos, meaning you'll be driving from the very top of the map all the way to the bottom, sometimes multiple times. With cell missions on a timer, you risk running out of time and losing hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you own the Paleto bunker, your first upgrade should be moving to a better one. The best value for money option is the Chumash bunker on the west side of the map. It's one of the cheaper choices and the second closest to Los Santos. If you want the absolute best, go for the Farmhouse bunker. It's in a central location, the closest to Los Santos, and perfect for efficient cell runs, though it is the most expensive option. The only upgrade I'd strongly recommend is the personal quarters. It's fairly cheap and lets you spawn directly at your bunker, which is super convenient in the long run. As for the other add-ons, the bunker style is purely cosmetic. The shooting range isn't really worth it unless you just want it for fun. And the gun locker is optional if you like customizing your weapon loadouts. The transportation upgrade is also pretty underwhelming. It's actually faster to just run. Alright, now let's head inside and break down how the bunker actually works. Once you head inside your bunker, look at the bottom right of your screen. You'll see 3 bars: stock, research, and supplies. Here's what's happening. When you get supplies, your staff will either turn them into product you can sell for profit or use them for research to unlock special items. Go over to the laptop inside your bunker and hit Manage Staff. This is where you decide what they work on. You can set everyone to focus only on manufacturing, which builds product twice as fast but stops research completely. You can set them to research only or split them between both. Just keep in mind, if you split them both, bars will fill slower since they're doing 2 jobs at once. Next up, let's talk about upgrades, and this part is super important. The equipment upgrade and staff upgrade are expensive, but they're absolutely essential. Without them, your staff will burn through supplies about 40% faster, and the product they make will actually be worth 40% less money. So for the rest of this video, all profit numbers, assume you already have both of these upgrades. If you don't have them yet, it's not really worth running this business. You're better off grinding heists or other money-making activities until you can afford them. Now, the security upgrade isn't as critical, but it's still very helpful. Occasionally, your bunker can get raided, and if you don't defend it, you'll lose all your stock and have to set everything up again. With the security upgrade, raids happen much less often, so if you have the cash, I'd definitely grab it, but focus on staff and equipment upgrades first. Alright, let's talk about making money, starting with resupplying your bunker. If you already have the staff and equipment upgrades, you should always buy supplies instead of stealing them. When you run a steal mission solo, it usually only fills your supply bar about 20%, meaning you'd have to do that mission 5 times just to fully stock your bunker. That can take 30 minutes or more, which is time you could be using to make way more money elsewhere. Instead, just spend the $75,000 to buy supplies. Let your bunker do its thing in the background and go grind something else like Dr. Dre contract or heist. Literally anything that pays better for your time. Bottom line, when it comes to resupplying, always buy supplies. It's faster, easier, and much more profitable in the long run. Okay, let's get into profits. This is the part everyone really cares about. If you're trying to maximize profits, you'll want to set all of your staff to manufacturing only. It takes about 2 hours and 20 minutes to burn through a full bar of supplies. During that time, a fully upgraded bunker produces 1 unit of product every 7 minutes, and each unit is worth $7,000. So, in 140 minutes, your bunker generates $140,000 worth of product. But here's where it gets better. If you choose to sell your product in Los Santos, you get a 50% bonus, bringing the total value up to $210,000 per full bar of supplies. Of course, you did spend $75,000 to buy those supplies. So your actual profit is $135,000 every 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now, that number might not sound massive, but remember, this is all passive income. Your bunker works while you do literally anything else in GTA Online. You can run heists, do VIP work, or just mess around, then come back every few hours and cash out a nice chunk of profit. Alright, let's break down cell missions, because they can actually boost your bunker profit. First, always consider how many players you're running it with. If you're going solo, you need to be extra careful. Always sell in Los Santos. The 50% bonus is worth it every time. Next, if you have a lot of product, the mission can spawn multiple vehicles, which makes it take longer. In a public session, this increases the risk of losing your product, even in an invite-only session. Some cell missions can take a long time, and there's a chance you might not finish before the timer runs out. If you're selling solo and want to stick to just one sale vehicle, you need to sell after 1 batch of supplies or less. That's about $210,000 if you sell in Los Santos. If you sell more than that, additional vehicles may spawn. If you sell up to 50 crates, there's a chance of 2 vehicles. Selling up to 75 crates could spawn up to 3 vehicles, and over 75 crates could also spawn up to 4 vehicles. Your bunker can hold a maximum of 110 units, which means selling everything in Los Santos could net you about $1,050,000. But it takes around 12 hours to stock that much. There are several cell missions to choose from. My personal favorite is the Phantom Wedge mission. It's fast and super easy. The monster truck missions are also good, but they have a 21-minute time limit. So if you have 3 trucks, you might not finish in time. The Dune Fave missions can spawn up to 4 Dune Faves, but the same timing issue applies. If you're selling that much stock solo, chances are you won't finish in time. And there are 2 types of insurgent cell missions. The good one is the one you only have to deliver to 1 drop-off. It's simple. Just drive to the destination and you're done. Then there's the other insurgent mission, where you have to drop off 5 crates per vehicle. If you get this one, I highly suggest finding a new session immediately. You'll lose a bit of product, but it's worth it. This mission is by far the worst bunker cell mission. It takes forever, and the NPCs often bug out, leaving you chasing them for about 10 minutes or more. Trust me, it's really bad. Now, let's talk about the high demand bonus. If you're brave enough to sell in a public session, you'll earn a 2% bonus for every other player in the lobby. This bonus caps at 50%, meaning you could get an extra 50% on top of your cell mission payout. But here's the catch. It's high risk. Other players will likely try to blow up your cargo, so whether you go for it or play it safe is completely up to you. Let's talk about research. In the bunker, there are 51 items you can unlock. Some are purely cosmetic, like vehicle or weapon skins, while others can be somewhat useful, like vehicle upgrades and the 5 MK2 weapon types. But unfortunately, you can't choose what to research next. Whatever item pops up, you have to complete that research before moving on. Research works just like manufacturing. If you assign your staff to research, the bar will slowly fill up over time. There's also a faster but more expensive option, which is the fast tracking. Once your research bar fills even a little, you can pay to complete the rest instantly. Finally, you can assign staff to research only or split them between manufacturing and research, filling both bars at half speed. You can also call Agent 14 while you're roaming the map and request a research mission. This will send you out to grab some research and bring it back to the bunker, similar to the supply stealing missions. Completing it will fill about 20% of your research bar. Next up, let's talk about the newest way to make money with the bunker, the Ammu-Nation Contracts. Every 48 minutes, a truck at the front of your bunker will load up with weapon parts. All you have to do is hop in and drive it to an Ammu-Nation. Most of the time, enemies will chase you, trying to stop you. But if you complete the delivery, you'll earn $50,000. That's not bad for a quick run. If the delivery is really far away, there's a trick. You can actually blow up the truck and go straight back to your bunker. For some reason, this doesn't destroy the supplies and the truck will be ready to go again. Finally, let's talk about the Mobile Operations Center. This is what unlocks Mobile Operations missions. To access them, you'll first need to purchase Mobile Operations Center from Warstock for around $1.2 million. You can choose several upgrades for your Mobile Operations Center, like a command center, a weapons workshop, and even a vehicle workshop in the back, which works kind of like your own personal LS Customs for customizing vehicles. At the terminal inside the Mobile Operations Center, you can start mobile operation missions. There are 6 missions in total, and each one doubles as a tutorial for some of the armored vehicles in the game. Payouts aren't huge, around $20,000 per mission, and you'll need at least 2 people to complete them. Completing these missions will unlock the trade price for the featured vehicle. For example, finishing the Oppressor mission unlocks the trade price for the Oppressor, saving you roughly $1 million if you plan to buy it. And that's everything you need to know about the bunker. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and consider subscribing, as it's the best way to support this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.